Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today the New York Mets have traded for Tyler Rogers from the San Francisco Giants. They are acquiring Rogers, but it is at a heavy price. The Mets give up two top 12 prospects, number 10 and number 12, for Rogers, but they also give up Jose Butto, who is a really solid reliever. He's under contract till 2031, and this year has a 3.64 ERA. And then last year he had a 2.55 ERA. So it's been great in the last 2 years for the bullpen, and it's under contract until 2031, 7 years younger than Rogers. Rogers is definitely the better pitcher now, but doesn't change the fact that he's 7 years older than Butto, and the fact that they gave up two top 12 prospects as well in this deal for Rogers, who is an excellent pitcher, and he's a free agent at the end of the deal, at the end of the year as well, is another thing. Makes this deal seem a little ridiculous for the New York Mets. He's been great and should be a great addition. 1.80 ERA, 53 games this year, 50 innings, 39 hits given up, 10 earned runs with 38 strikeouts. Honestly, the way I see this deal is, even if he comes in and pitches well for the New York Mets, if they don't sign him to a long-term deal after the end of the season, I don't look at this trade as a good trade for them. Okay, maybe in the world if they win a World Series and he pitches well for them, this is a good trade for the Mets. But if they don't win a World Series, even if he just pitches well and then he leaves them in the offseason, it's a terrible trade for the Mets because, they are giving up all these assets, a number 10 prospect and a number 12 prospect, Drew Gilbert and Blake Tidwell, who are former college teammates, even though neither one of them, even though they were not drafted to the same team. Drew Gilbert was a first-round pick for the Astros, and then I believe Tidwell was drafted. I know he was a second-round pick in the same draft class, as they both played college at Tennessee, but I think Tidwell was a draft pick for the Mets. I am pretty sure. And if I said Blake, it's Blade Tidwell. I think I did say Blade. And he was drafted to the Mets in the second round of 2022. Blade Tidwell is the only guy of the two prospects that's reached the major leagues. He's struggled in the major leagues this year, 1-1 record, 4 games, 2 starts, 15 innings, giving up 15 earned runs with 10 strikeouts. But then on the other end, for the AAA team, Syracuse, he's done okay this year in AAA, 4.10 ERA. 17 games, 14 starts, picking up 87 strikeouts in 79 innings. So he's been okay in AAA. And then Drew Gilbert has almost 260 batting average in the minor leagues this year, and was a former first-round pick, and also a solid talent in the outfield. So Gilbert and Tidwell are decent prospects. They're not great, but they're decent. Butto is a really good pitcher to have in the bullpen. That's a lot to give up for an expiring deal, even though Rogers has a very strong 1.80 ERA. I think what makes this deal a little bit iffy is that he's 34 years old and a free agent. I would look at this trade differently if he had a couple years left on his deal, but he doesn't. So honestly, I'm looking at it as a must offseason move for the Mets to re-sign him. Honestly, probably even if they win a World Series, because you're giving up prospects. You're giving up a really good reliever who has a lot of left on his contract. So let me know your thoughts on the Mets trading for Tyler Rogers in the comment section, and peace out.